Hey everybody, welcome back to PowerModz. I'm Louie Skibo. I'm going to install this 40-inch LED light on Polaris Ranger here. He's going to love it. Big surprise for him. 240 total watts, 21,600 lumens. 16 of these LED lights are Euro pattern and 8 of them are spot. This thing is bright. If you want to light up a baseball field or a football field, this thing's going to do it. So we're going to install it on Polaris Ranger here today. Maybe do some night running here over the next weekend when we go out on our fishing trip. These lights come from nexttechindustries.ca. You saw me install these on my RZR. These things are awesome. Fully extruded aluminum, massive heat sink on them, fully waterproof fittings, pretty much indestructible, and that's the way we like them here at PowerModz. There are a variety of mounting options. There's a track on the bottom that allows you to mount it pretty much any way you want. I encourage you to check out nexttechindustries.ca's website for different mounting options, different lights that they have, and everything is on sale now, so now's a good time to get these massive LED lights. This LED light uses Cree LED lights, super bright, can't beat it. Let's get them on the Polaris machine. Polaris Ranger here has a soft top on it with the windshield, so it was a little tricky to get it onto the roll bar, but what I used were these really nice little mounts right here. These are actually clockable. You can move them wherever you need to. They fit right onto your standard 1 3/4 inch roll bar. So they're already on. I just need to put the light in and then install the wiring. They're pretty clever when they made this little groove here in this extruded aluminum. There's a little half moon type of deal that goes through your bolt. Then you just slip on the bottom half of the mounting bracket. That just goes in the bracket that's on the roll cage, and that's it. You can clock it about 20-30 degrees on there, and you can also slide it up and down. Make sure it fits on a narrower bar or on a pretty darn wide bar as well. Right there. That was pretty darn easy. Center that up. Because that's a tight little fit in there, you have to pop it up and set that in. Slow and easy wins the race, right? I pulled the original battery out of my Razor, gave it to Keely. He hooked up a dual battery setup in this, so he's going to have plenty of power for that light, for the winch, for all the running we're going to do at night this weekend. All we have to do is wire up the supplied harness that was sent with it, and we're pretty much good to go. Everything comes in a complete kit, ready to roll. I think I'm going to mount that switch right here. Easy little spot to put it. I've checked in behind. There's no wiring or anything important in there that I'm going to cut into. I do have to cut a notch in the dash for this little raised portion here, just to keep it from moving around once it's installed. That little switch will fit in there just perfectly. A lot more room in here to work than most things I've worked on. I'll fish the wiring through for the light switch. Right there. There happens to be a small little hole in his old vinyl roof here, so I'll just hook that connector up. Seal that up well. I'll just come through, tie wrap this, take up the extra slack, hook it up to the battery. Make sure you use side cutters when you're cleaning up these tie wraps. Cuts them off nice and flush, and you won't catch your hand on anything later on. It'll hurt you. Now, most of this is going to be covered by the roof and by this little cap he has on it. That's going to be a good thing. You still want it to look pretty good, right? Let's hook our little switch up. Of course, this is fused, sealed. Even off the wall, that is bright. Okay. Now all that's left really to do is just fasten up these wires so that nothing chafes going down the bumpy roads. Make sure that this relay doesn't bounce around. Pretty simple. Now there is excessive cable on here. It's a good idea that they do that so we can mount it for various applications. You could trim it up, solder it, put some heat shrinks on it, make sure that it's going to be waterproof, just to get rid of that extra wiring, but right now we've got to go on a trip, so this is just going to be done. If he wants to do that later on down the line, he can do it. That's it. Wow, those things are amazing. 16 euros and 8 spotlights on there to brighten up everything in front of you. 21,600 lumens from nexttechindustries.ca. Make sure you give them a call. Everything's on sale now. They've lowered a lot of their prices. Very affordable. That's the biggest one they have, and it is a monster. Check us out on Facebook for cool promotions and giveaways. I'm Louie Skibo. Thanks for coming.
Make it impossible.